Hey guys, Fall Soldier here doing a video review of the Master Grade Deathscythe Endless Waltz. So this is part 2. This is I guess you could say the parts to them. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. First I guess we'll start off with the head and torso unit. Here it is right here. See. Sorry about the lighting. Lighting's pretty crappy. The head itself is it's actually a simple design, but these orange pieces are actually they're their own pieces by themselves. So are the Gatling guns. So it's actually built up of like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 pieces for the head alone, which is really nice because they did a nice detail. The chest is built up of a lot of pieces. Very small chest though, definitely if you compare it to different other ones. You get quite a bit of mobility out of them too, which is pretty neat, you know. Even though I painted everything appreciated, so there's not much to it. The cockpit still does open up, which if you look down in there you can see Duo Maxwell in there. This is a pretty interesting kit, especially since this is my first Gundam wing kit. So yeah, that's the chest. We'll go ahead and go to the arms. The arms, well, they're actually a very simple design, and there's no seam to it, which is pretty neat. No seam at all. It's just pieces that are stuck into place. See, so it's a really nice little design. The arms, well, they're pretty good. I mean, they get really good articulation. You know, with the armor on, it's pretty good. Arm spins pretty decently too, but I'll get into that once I have the whole kit together. The wrists, the manipulators are solid, like for the handpiece, but you can change them out. There's a whole container like of manipulators by themselves, but if you're gonna use the scythe, you gotta use closed manipulator. The thumb does move. Personally, I like these manipulators better than the others, so that's nice, you know. And here's the other arm, which I have the open, kind of godlike hand, just because of the fact that this has like a thing on there. So, the backpack is actually probably the most interesting part, just because of the fact that there's so many different pieces to it, and I like the design. You know, it's very slim. The nice thing is these fins do move on both sides, which is really nice. That's just a nice little touch. This backpack does move and will spin full 360, and it also has a little locking mechanism that makes it lock into place, so you know it when it's in the right spot, which is nice, and that's on both sides. And then you also do get a little connector that you can stick in the backpack right here, and that's what holds the scythe on there, you know, if you want to. I guess we'll go to the weapons real quick, since here's the scythe handle itself, which it's gigantic, made up of a lot of pieces, but it's really nice. And here's the beam part of it, and I'll put that together when we get to that, but they worked out really nice, especially it's nice. The pincers I put a lot of detail work into. I don't know why, I just did. It's really nice though. I guess you could say it's a shield too, but you know, mechanism looks really nice to attach to, but I'm not sure if it'll work, so we'll see. But the clip is pretty neat because you've opened the one, and the other one will open too. So that's a nice little mechanism. But we'll get to that once it's all together, since that is one of the main primary weapons. And the beam is really neat. Kind of reminds me of the Epion's one, which actually I think it might be the same beam. I'm not sure though. But we'll get to that when it's together. Part 3. And here's the leg unit itself. I've already put it together just because of the fact that there were so many white pieces on this that I don't know, I didn't feel like doing it, and the pre-shading was a pain, so I didn't want to mess with it. All the skirts move, which is just that's personally I think that's, oh, there's a piece that popped off. The pre-shading on these guys just turned out amazing. You know, I'll say that much. The shading on these just turned out really nice. So yeah, so look forward to part 3, which I'll be putting it together, and I'll talk about it more, so look forward to it. Subscribe, rate, and comment for more, and definitely check out my other videos for gunplay needs and other stuff. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, and comment for more.